Hello everyone. I'm playing with dragons. I'm still playing with dragons. I have had some molds here for some time and I thought I better start using these and enjoying the process. So stay with me and I'll be right back. Hello everyone, this is Billy. Welcome to Billy Home and Creations. Like I said, I've been playing with dragons and coloring. I've really enjoyed coloring. But I have two of these little guys right here. Aren't they cute? Look at the wings, his little horns, big eyes. If you can tell from that side. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's really cute. So, let me show you what I've done so far. I did this one. Now, I did this one using my color shift powders from Resin. And I've used, 6 or 7 different colors in this one. I want to try to do almost the same for this one here, but I'm going to use different micas. So I've pulled out those micas that I received from Temu. Let's put you aside there. Quite some time ago, and they're the same micas. They're chameleon powder micas, but they're the same ones that I did the elephants with. Both the green and the pink set. No, I didn't do pink, did I? It was green and, oh my goodness. Yes, they were pinks, green and pinks. So these are the colors I pulled out. Just guessing to simulate some kind of a rainbow. And the reason I'm doing rainbows is I have a show for Gay Pride coming up in June. And I want to get a head start on some of these things. And plus, like I said, I'm curious to use these molds because I haven't. I mean, I've had them for some time. And I think I'm a little behind because new molds keep coming out all the time on YouTube. And I'm still way back a couple years with molds. So you've probably seen these little dragons before, possibly many times before. I know Miss Frances from Beating Crazy Custom Creations. She does a lot of dragons, and I know she has this mold. Okay, and this isn't the only mold I have. Oh, I have this one too. The little welcome sign. I think it's the same little dragon. The faces look very similar. But I'm going to work on him too. So we'll have all three when we pour. And we can compare between these chameleon colors and the Temu chameleon colors. Now, if you are interested in the Temu links, I can look them up for you. I have quite a list of discount codes and links to other companies. Temu, I found, was rather difficult to pull up the exact, that exact page. So I can look for you if you're interested in anything that I'm using from Temu. I'm trying to wipe this up. I've got a little alcohol in a container. And first of all, what I want to do is get rid of the hair. Yes, I do. Tell you, there's hair everywhere. And then, I know I pet my cats and ruffle them up, and then I have hair on myself, and there's the end of that story. Excuse me, Bert's on my top shelf. He wants to jump to another shelf. There's full of things on there. He has a little bed on there. I kind of spoiled him, but sometimes he wants to jump. No, just stay where you're at. Thank you. Bert is my gray tabby. He's beautiful. He's a real nice cat. Okay. What was I doing? I'm going to try to do a rainbow effect. So, which should we start with? I think, first of all, since I've got the gold in, maybe, and for this gold, I have to correct myself. I use the other Resin golden chameleon powder for that gold. So here is the Temu Gold 2. I don't know what that is, but let's just do his little spine. Or maybe I should start with the face. I don't know. I think I just should go to bed, actually. But nope, I'm focusing. I'm going to do this. Yes, I am. I'm going to do this, but I'm not going to start with the spines. Let's start. Let me just start in a row. From the way I've got these set up, let's just start in a row. I'm going to go with this deep one. This is, I can't read it anymore. Purplish violet. I think we're going to do his face. Or what should we do his nostrils in? I should do the nostrils. God, I'm second guessing. I can't even think. I don't even have a plan. This is what happens when I don't have a plan in my mind. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to start. He's going to have, what's he going to have? He's going to have red nostrils. Let's do that. Red nostrils. Start there. Smaller brush. I keep saying red. This is not red. Ooh, on here it's kind of a brown, red, purple color. I'm not sure what that is. But let's get it in there. Boy, those are deep nostrils for a little dragon. I wonder what we could put in there to make it look like fire coming out of his nostrils. He's too cute. He's too cute to be that kind of a dragon. I didn't want that outside ring done, did I? Well, we're doing it. I can always clean up some of that. So since I'm there, let's put a little more on here. This brush is on different. I can sense or tell there's a little difference on how this goes on. Not quite as smoothly as the Let's Resin, but then again, I used it for the elephants and I really had to burnish it in. But they're pretty colors, that's for sure. They really are. So I'm just going to put him aside. I'll probably fast forward. Probably fast forward. And get going on this one. Just clean this up. And I'm sure, or maybe those of you that are new to resin don't know, but when you put a powder in your mold, whatever is on the bottom is what is seen. So for instance, once this is colored and I'm on the last color and I get the last color on some of these, they won't show up. It'll be the base color that you've got down first that shows up. And black brings out the really beautiful colors of chameleons. Some people prefer white. I'm going to stick to the black, and I think I have that cleaned up fairly well. Micro brushes come in real handy. So all I'm doing is just, with my brush, just kind of swirling it on a towel there. And I'm going to go to the next color. So let me keep that in a line so I know where I'm at. This one looks to me like I would consider this an orange, but it's a real pretty bronze. Don't know what that's going to look like. Should we put that in his eyes? Oh, I think that would be good. Let me get a clean micro brush here. See if I can be neat about it. Just do, what part of his eyes? Do the inside of his eyes gold. Well, it's looking gold. I shouldn't say that. The Let's Resin gold looks like it's got a turns to a red, actually. I'm just going to paint that over because I'm going to put eyes on him when we're finished, when it's poured from the outside. Just get the pupil and the iris here. And we'll get that done. I don't think that I'm going to change different colors as much as I did on the other one, but we will try all the colors that I have setting out, I think. Ooh, a little much, Billy, a little much. Let's bring that back over here. It is a different gold, isn't it, though? Very pretty. And you know what else I have? Oh, I wanted to save some of these colors. And I have the set of 3 of these. They're not the same, but the little dragons, the Hear No Evil, See No Evil, and Speak No Evil. The little dragon set. Oh gosh, they're cute. So we're going to go through dragon mode, I think, for a little while. When you're tired of it, or when I'm tired of it, either or, let me know. And we'll go on to something different. But for right now, I thought, everyone does dragons, and I've never done any. So it's about time, right? Just dip that Q-tip in there, wipe it off a little bit. Get in there and clean that up. If I can't get it all, do the same thing with a micro brush. Just get it wet. Wipe this off. There we go. This has been fun. This has been a lot of fun. Actually, I did a live today with Miss April, and like I said, I'll give you her link. Mr. Butch and Miss Coral from Coral Marines. I'll put the links down. We did a live today, and that was really fun. I haven't done one on my own yet, so I've only shared. This is the first actual live I joined in on. Yesterday we had a crafting day, and that wasn't posted, but it was just the 4 of us having a very good time, and conversing and getting to know each other a little better. It was really a really nice day. I enjoyed that. So I hope to do that again. A little bit on there. All right. There's one color, another one down. This one, ooh, this is a gold to a, maybe that goes gold to red. Let's see if we can see the difference. Ooh, that's a very soft. Oh, look at the lid. Look at that. Would you ever guess? Goes from this to that. Okay, we're on. I think I'm going to do his whole. So let me see how many colors I've got. If I can do, I can do his muzzle in that color. And then we can go down to the other 4 using these areas. So I think we'll be good. So let's just do his little, keep grabbing the wrong brush. His little muzzle area. His nose and his cheeks. I think that's what we'll do. That'd be cute. That'd be pretty. So I'm just going to try to follow the design of the mold. And I should probably quit talking. Look at that. And I can fast forward this because it's going to take me a while. So how about I do that? Well, actually, I need to pause you because I don't have, I think, enough memory right now to go the whole distance with this. Ooh, look at that, though. It's going to be pretty. All right. So I'm going to paint him up or color him up, and I'll see you in a little while, okay? Be back. Well, I just had to jump back in and tell you, don't do what I just did. I was here with holding my mica doing this, and for some reason I just dumped the whole wad in there. I was able to salvage some, but look at this. Now I've got a lot of cleaning to do, or I can just do his whole face that color, but I don't want to do his whole face that color. So I'll be back. I've got to clean this up. Oh, Billy, go to bed. Hi everyone, I'm back here with our little dragons. I was able to finish coloring them in, and I even finished the little one, the little wall plaque that says welcome. So, a refresher. This one was colored with Let's Resin Chameleon powders. This one was covered with the powders I got from Temu, and this one is a combination of both. The sign is the Temu, and the rest of his little body is Let's Resin. So I'm gonna have to put him somewhere else, but first of all, I've got these two on my Let's Resin curing machine bottom, which is round, and I also have a leveling table that is round, and this fits perfectly on that. So what I need to do is make up some black resin, and just to make sure I have enough, I just saw a hair. I keep getting distracted by hair. Anyway, I had just made up some pink here to finish that little frog. Oh my goodness, that's a whisker. Alright, well, it's out. I would just use the pink, but you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and put it in here. So I really didn't grab another mold for it. So we'll just add that in there. It shouldn't be a problem, I wouldn't think. Let's hope not. So let's grab some of my Dr. Martin's Bombay Black India ink. And what do I have exactly left? Exactly, I have about 13 ounces. These little dragons are deep. I'm thinking they're going to take a cup each. So I might have to make more. I'm not sure. They are pretty deep. They go down a good 1.5 inches. So I'm going to put 2 squirts of this black India ink. Let's mix that up and see if that's going to work for us. There's a little pink in it. Oh, it's just going to show little streamers of shine, and that's okay because this is our back. Just hope I have enough. If not, I'll make another batch and fill them all up. That's pretty dark. My stick is pretty dark, so I'm not going to bother adding any more. Look at that. I love this resin. Not any bubbles. I did use my Astoria mixer. Thank you, Astoria. I am really loving that mixer. I'm using it constantly. There's a few bubbles in there, but let's... Okay, say 13 ounces. Let's see what one of these takes. I didn't measure. I almost called Miss Frances. Asked her if she remembered what these took. I think she did hers. Well, I'm not sure. She may have used resin, or she may have used an EcoPore of some kind. I can't remember. But I didn't want to bother her today, so I'll just take my chances. I've been pouring quite a bit today. I must get ahead of the game a little bit, or just start producing more videos. My channel's slowly growing, but it's slow. That's okay. All of those who have joined me, I enjoy you just as much. You won't believe how much I appreciate you. Alright, let's get a little in there. We're almost done. We almost have it full. And I don't know, since this is rather deep, And I didn't even think about a deep pour resin for this. Because I've used this Let's Resin, regular resin on, you know, 3-inch pours, 3-inch deeps, and knock on wood, I haven't ever had a problem with it. But I did order some deep pour, and I'm not sure when it'll get here. And that's from Let's Resin also. I'm one of their best customers, I think. But, oh my goodness, what's it gonna take? A lot. It's taken a lot. Right to the very tip of that. I didn't squidge it or anything. I get too excited, I guess, and sometimes don't think about it. Little foot. What do we have left? Let's see. According to my mixing cup, I have to turn it around. According to my, I have almost 8 ounces, so it took 8 plus. It took 8 ounces plus more. That tells me I'm not gonna have enough to do this one. And I have something over here I just poured that needs to be leveled. Excuse me a second. It's a little frog. I think it's coming up out of his bone. There we go. That's better. So I'm thinking, knowing that takes a little over 8, I don't have a little over 8. I'm gonna fill this one. And then, I don't know if you remember, or I've even shown you the kitty cat. I am going to finish topping off. Well, gosh, what do I do? No, forget that. We might just have to save this one for later. I'll make up more and get them all done. So forget I even said that. Scratch. Off the record. Here we go. I'm just going to do what we can. Get in his eyes, get in his nostrils. These are very detailed. They're so cute. Just make sure I can see where it's going and make sure it's getting in there and not creating bubbles. But that first one's filled to the brim. Get right in there. Just little horns, little spine, on top of his head. I'm sure it's going to be pretty no matter what happens. Let me go into these spines here. Just be sure. Right in there. Those are little holes. I might have to squeeze those a little bit. Oop, went too quick. Oh well. Those little feet, gosh, maybe we will have enough. Maybe. I don't think so. Well. Oh, what I was going to say before that hair interrupted me was, whoops, pay attention. Oh, I don't know how long it'll take in this curing machine. Since it's thick, I hope I don't flash cure it. We'll see. Gosh, maybe I will have enough. Cross your fingers. Hold your breath, everybody. Oh, look it, did it. Got it. Yes. I guess sometimes these cups, I usually weigh my resin when I mix it, because I don't think the cups are all that accurate sometimes. And this was something I got from the dollar store, which is fine, but all right, I'm not going to do him just yet. He will be an afterthought. Let me, it's pretty full. Make sure they're sitting upright. I could take a little out. this one seems to be tipping a little bit right over here, and I don't know why. Might have to slip there's a bubble. Let me slip a stick under him. Just right under here, if I can. Without making a mess. Come on, Bill, do it. Oh, you missed it. Come on, right there. Right there. I can get the other side. And as far as this curing machine goes, I just took a scrap piece of silicone and put it on the bottom. It cleans up easy, but as messy as I get sometimes, now that's too much. Alright, I'm gonna have to watch this. I'll get it on the leveling board and we should be okay. So let me show you the kitty. Get my heat gun to it. Now, oh no, look at this, Billy. You out of your mind, girl. All right, here we go. Look at this. Think I can do it without making a real mess? Sometimes it's hard to watch everything that's going on. I did overfill that one. Getting worried about not having enough resin, and look at, but more than enough. I'm just gonna get that in there. Come on. Oh, pour it back in there. I'm gonna have to get a tissue and do what Miss Julie does. Try to get that cleaned out of there. Miss Julie, she takes a piece of paper towel and swoops in towards the middle. Get some of that off. This is a side that needed to be leveled. I'm gonna have a bunch of overspill. Whoops, let's just flick it to the other side, Billy. All right. I know I'm wasting time, but let me please try to get this cleaned up a little bit. Hi everyone, I'm back with our little dragons here. Now, I would show you how to put the hangers on, but I want them to stay flat another day. So let me just tell you what I do. I've gotten these hangers from Amazon. I was wanting smaller ones, but they're what I call the little alligator hangers. They come with screws, but rather than screwing these in, what I would normally do is find center to make sure that hangs properly. I would use my E6000 glue, and once that's dried, I would take a rhinestone and put it on top of that hole just to fill that in to make it look like it's a little, finished. But I'm going to do that after these have set up, and not do it today because I still don't want them to set another day. I'm learning that I have to let things sit before I box them up or, put them away or put the hangers on, because I want them to sit flat. I ruined a nice tray that way. I went to get it out the other day out of the box and it bowed. So I'm going to have to try to, I don't know if I can straighten that out again, but I'll give it a shot. Anyway, let's start with this little welcome sign. Now this guy really gives me the creeps. His eyes are mean looking. Look how slanted they are with little tiny pupils. I'm not really caring for this guy. I wish he had this face, but he doesn't look real friendly. So his he only has a few little spines here, And I can't see them very well. I was going to paint them gold, but I thought, let's try this diamond glaze. This is the violet to blue to green shift. And it's clear, but it comes out with glitter, little glitter flecks in it. So I thought, and I started to put some on a little bit of his spikes there. You can see a little bit of it. It's still not quite dry, but just to give it a little shimmer so we can see them better. And I'm just taking a micro brush. I'm just going to color in the tops of those spines, just to accent them a little bit. See, there's a hole in that one. A few bubble holes where the spines are. That happened with the other two also. I'm just going to daub some of that on. See what it does. That's all that really shows, is right down there on his tail. I don't think I'm going to worry about his feet. But the eyes, we have to do something, because that's, well, actually, you know what? I just noticed his little horn here. Let's put a little of this glaze on his horn. If I can just put a little bit on there, we'll see what it does when it dries. But we've got to do something with those eyes. They're haunting me. He just looks... He looks sly. That's what he looks like. He looks like he's up to no good. That's why he says, welcome, come on in. We're going to set you afire. Just daub it, I guess, and see. Give us a little glitter. Try that. Because I might put that on the blue one. So he's a test. So what I'm going to do, the outside of his eyes are gold. Gosh, the inside, I might be able to take a little white paint. My little white markers aren't that great, so I'm just going to take a little white acrylic paint here. And my fine dotting tool, I just put my finger in the glitter. A little fine dotting tool. I'm just going to do a little bit of his inside of his eye. You know how I like doing that. Then smear it like that. Worked out. Just want to, I don't know if I can make them look any better or not. Let me get a little bit of that in there. It just looks creepy. Just looks creepy to me. Get right in there. Alright, there's our little white triangles, as you know I've talked about before. It's your own preference. I just don't like leaving the eyes unfinished. I guess maybe that stems from art classes in junior high. I only took art in junior high, 7th and 8th grade, from Mr. Howard. He was a pretty cool teacher. And actually, I did take a art class my senior year. I forgot about that. That was a different high school. Didn't like that high school. I didn't belong in that high school. It was all rich kids, and I was very out of place there. Get off of that. Very out of place. Didn't feel comfortable there at all. Did I not get all of his nose? Don't see glitter on that side. I must still be half asleep. Annie was just here, by the way, a minute ago when I was trying to work on something else. I'll tell her you said hello. My little video diva. So I got his nose and his horn, or maybe that's all one thing. I don't know. All right. Back to the eyeballs. That dries. I'm going to take my Sharpie, my ultrafine tip Sharpie, color up what I messed up on the white. I'm just going to go in there and outline that eye with the black. So that'll still leave some white there. So if you're sloppy there, like I was here, it doesn't matter. Just trying to get my pen to work. I need some more. Oh well. I'm just going to outline that eyeball. I should have let it dry more. There's a little bit. Anyway, so I just dug out some little black rhinestones to put there. Where's my, here it is, my B7000. This is a jewelry glue. I'm just gonna put a little bit right in there, and I don't want it to spread onto the what do I want to say, the mold, because it leaves a residue. It's like a super glue with a residue, and it can bugger you up. This was a piece of pencil wax that I broke. So I'm just going to put a little black rhinestone in there. He still looks evil. Put one right there. Sure that holds. Probably need a little more glue. I didn't get that. I should have made a bubble of glue so it would adhere. A little more. Try that again. This one's going to stay. That one's going to stay. Then his little nostril here will fit a little red rhinestone. Come on. See how well the public likes this little guy when I do my show, but if not, I might not do any more of these. He's creepy. Just give him a little fire in the nostril. How's that? Or a piercing. That's all I'm going to do to him. I can see the little bit of the blue is showing up here. If you can see that on his toenail. There it is. And then his nose. We'll see what happens. I'll take a still of him when I'm through. He's done as far as I'm concerned, except for the hanger. All right. Let me bring you to the green one. All right. His eyes aren't so bad. I'm not going to worry about white on his eyes. I did take my tester's paint and I painted my tester's gold on his spines because they didn't show up at all. Like the blue didn't show up either on the other one. But I just went ahead and did his toenails and his spines. And leave his wings and leave everything else. But I think he needs fire in the nostrils. Fire in the nostrils. Whoops. So I dug out some red. I dug out some sequins here, or not sequins, pardon me. Rhinestones. There's that word again. I'm going to get some glue on this rhinestone. The hole in the nostrils are pretty deep. So we're just going to set that in there. Oh, right. And go straight with it. And I just didn't. Where's my tweezers? Just give him a little fire in the nostril. Look at that. Isn't that going to be cute? How if that stays. I might not have had enough glue. Probably not. Let's try that again. Maybe I'll just put some in there like this. It's deep. It's deep and rather slanted in there. Come on, glue. Just do that. Make sure something catches this. Okay, now I have glue on me. Come on, stay on there. Stay on the wax. Come on. Oh, for heaven's sakes. There we go. Pop you in. Pop you in there. Okay. There it went. Fire in the hole. Hope there's enough glue. It doesn't seem like there is. Try this one. This one's shallower. You tell Annie was here. Look at this. My love. Don't fall. Don't fall. I'm just going to stick that right down in there. Oh, I know it fits. Now it has glue on there, or wax. Get that off. Boy, it never fails. I try to do anything on camera. When I was seeing if these would fit, it just slid right in there, no problem. No glue, but no problem. So, here, get in there. Settle down. Okay, that's as far as this one will go, I think. There, I'm sure that's as far as it'll go. Doesn't look too bad. At least you know there's one in the other side. I could have put two on there so it stuck out further. I don't know if I have to. Let's try that, because it looks funny with that one so far in. And the other one so close. Let's just put one on top of this one. There's enough glue there. Lid. Hope everyone's doing well today. I got up very early, actually. Oh, that's better. Okay, that's better. At least you can see the shine in it. It's not down in the big hole. That's better. We'll have to find another red one for the other dinosaur. So, and then for the eyes, what did I find? Oh, these are for these colors are for the hooks on the back. So what I found is just some black circles, or half pearl sized. I'm going to put those in there. Just like that. Come on, Billy. Okay. Got wax on this or something. There we go. There, so at least he's got an eyeball. Get in there. I know you fit. You did before. Okay. It's better, isn't it? That should hold. Okay. All I need to do yet with that one is just try to get a speck of white on that black. It's my tiniest. If I can do this. See, just a little bit. Just going to go right above the pupil, or right over here. Just that little difference. Just that little difference makes it all the better, I think. Okay? So, I'm not sure if you want to see me do the blue one. It's basically the same, except for the hooks. He turned out really pretty. Oh, it'll just take a second. So I need to find another red one. I'll be right over here. I've got a little jar of odd sizes. Let's hope there's another red one, or we'll have to put something underneath it. I see one. Okay. That's 2 reds. I need one more. Any more in there? Come on, you. Doesn't matter. Heck, I could put a silver one under there. Let's cover that up. Let's just do it. Okay, get off my fingers. Okay, now, here we go again. Okay, I'm going to put, let's see if I can grab this left-handed. Probably not. It's good water glue on here. Just use that as a riser. Pop that in. Oop. Pop it in level. Come on. Okay. Let's fill that up. Yeah, that's pretty deep nostril, that one. Get the red on top. Okay. Other one. I should have put something under here so you don't have to hear me scraping along the bottom here, making unnecessary noise. Whoops. Because it's bothering me, it might bother you. I don't want that to happen. Okay, here's our other red one. Come on. Oh, I almost put that in his eye. Push that in. I think there's enough glue. But I'm not sure. Darn it. Doing it again. Like we did in the other one, just whip it around the sides in there. That looks better. There. Let's get those eyes in. And here we go. Come on. Come on, you. Right there we go. Glue there. There we go. Perfect. I like that better than just hollow. All right, here we go. Just looking this way. So that's why I'm putting the dot that way, or the opposite side. I guess you would say the opposite side of which he's looking. Like that would be where the sunlight hits it. like that. Do the same over here. Same area. There we go. There's our little dragon. I'm going to go ahead and proceed on putting some of this Billy dragon glaze, I think, on his spines. Let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, it's blue to purple. It does work a little something, a little magic there. So I am going to do that. And I will wait another day before I put the hanger on. And I can go ahead and show these to you when I'm finished with the top parts. I'll add that, and then I'll take some stills. And I want to thank you for coming along with me on this little journey of the little dragons. Little dragons. They turned out really cute, except the other guy. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Please hit that like button if you like it. Please share with your friends if you'd like to share. And I'm always welcoming. I stutter. For those of you that don't know that, I do stutter. So I am welcoming you to my channel. All right, everyone, take good care. Have a wonderful day. Sending big hugs. Bye. Hi. I just had to pop in. I just wondered, how long did you think it was going to take me before I decided to put the whites and the eyes in? If you know me, you probably thought, she'll be back. And I did. I had to put the white in the eyes. It just looked wrong to me. So I did it. Yes, now you can see the whites of their eyes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Take good care, everyone. Till next time. I'm really gone now. Bye. Hugs.